Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I will show you how to prep for the hall fight. This is an event officially known as the Conquest of Lords. Now, just a small disclosure for this video. This video is made based on Realm 65's leaders' agreed upon distribution of the hall chests. All material pertaining on how to get all chests may be irrelevant to you if you're not from server 65. All other information pertaining on how to fill your hospitals for hall and any other prep information should still pertain to you. Just how to get the chest is completely dependent upon your realm. Okay, so guys, since this is an event, you have a chance to earn various rewards if you get all of your points from the event. If you decide to participate, then you will definitely want to be sure to get all of your points. Here's why. So there are chests that are given out if we are able to keep our hall. Now, if we keep our hall and take another realm's hall, we also get their chests. Double chests, and who doesn't like double rewards, right? But you're only eligible to get the chest or chests if you get all of your points. Now, the distribution of chests is in a realm-to-realm basis, meaning it's decided by the leaders within the realm. We won't always keep our hall or take another realm's hall. Sometimes we won't get chests at all. This is why we try to make NAP agreements with other realms for hall to ensure at least one set of chests is given to us. So now you may ask, how do I get all of my points? So to get all of your points, it doesn't come without sacrifice, and the sacrifice is going to be troops. But there's a way to do this that will be less costly to you and give you the ability to train more troops than you lost at an accelerated speed of 300% compared to your normal troop training time. Okay, so this is how we do this. To get your points, your troops must actually die. So they can't go to your hospitals. To make this happen, we are going to fill our hospitals beforehand. So we are going to fill our hospitals with T1s, not T10s. Why? Because have you ever seen the healing costs to heal 500,000 T10s versus like 500,000 T1s? It's a huge difference. Let me show you guys. Let me just go to my notepad here. Here is the difference. So the healing cost of 500,000 T10s, and just FYI, the healing cost is actually different depending on troop type. Cavalry is one of the cheaper troop types to heal. So 500,000 T10 Cav would cost 124 million food, 43 million wood, 7 million stone, and 500,000 iron. Now, I know I can't afford to heal that every 2 weeks because we have hall about every 2 weeks. That's a lot of resources. But to heal 500,000 T1 cavalry, it's only going to cost you 6.5 million food. That's way more affordable. So that's why we fill the hospitals with T1s, okay? You never ever want to fill your hospitals with T10s or T9s. All right, so looking at that, let's go back. Now you guys understand why we use T1s to fill our hospitals. So, let me see, where was I? Okay, so once your hospitals are full, and I just want to explain how this works to you. So once your hospitals are full, they will then go to your sanctuary, which is this building right here. That's our sanctuary. And see, mine's kind of like lit up and has a pretty gold aura around it. Well, that's because my sanctuary has troops in it from last hall still. It's about half full. The capacity of your sanctuary is usually not usually, it is the same capacity as your hospitals. So my hospitals, they hold, you can see here, up top there, 500,860. That's how much my hospitals hold. So that's how many T1s I have to put in the hospital. And then my sanctuary, it also holds the same. And let me see here. So now this is the thing. Once your sanctuary is full, say my sanctuary got full, my troops would then roll over into the Alliance Hospital. Okay? And let me go to the map and show you Alliance Hospital so you can remember where it's at, because we just moved over here. So if you look at the Alliance Hospital, and I go to my wounded soldiers, right here it's showing me I think I can hold 100,000 in the Alliance Hospital. Those cost Alliance points to heal. I think it's showing me it would cost me 350,000 Alliance coins to heal them. But I think that's dependent also upon the tier and stuff you have in there. So let's just discredit that Alliance Hospital healing amount. But I think it's like 100,000 each that we're allowed in the hospital. So it's not much. So you gotta be really careful about what you're losing while you're doing the hall fight. Because just because, your hospitals are full and your troops are going to the sanctuary doesn't mean you're completely safe. Once you use up that sanctuary space and if you accidentally use up your Alliance hospital space, your troops are permanently dead. There's no getting them back, okay? So anyways, with that said, I can explain to you a little bit more about the sanctuary. So the sanctuary, as far as how they're revived, it goes off of the holy light. You can look at your own sanctuary and you kind of read the small print. Really all there is to it is that the holy light slowly recharges. Now it will charge faster, slowly recharge faster if your hospitals are empty, for one. And it also is faster depending on your citadel level. So the higher your castle level, the faster your healing rate is, or revival rate is, I should say. So you're probably wondering, oh well, my hospitals are going to be full, so I mean they're gonna revive slower. No, that's not the case at all, because after you are done in hall and you get your points and it's all said and done, you're going to spend that however much it costs to revive your troops, whatever millions amount of food you need. I mean, I'm going to heal 500,000, so it's 6.5 million food for me. That's not too much. So usually when hall's over, right away I go ahead and I go to the hospitals and I heal my troops all up. So that way my ones in the sanctuary are reviving as fast as possible. Okay? But anyways, I think I explained that pretty well. So I want you guys to understand that's how it works. Once your hospitals are full, your troops then go to your sanctuary, and then after the sanctuary, they then go to your Alliance hospital. After that, anything you lose is permanently dead, okay? And then I also said something about how at the end of the hall, you're going to be able to train troops at an accelerated rate of 300%. This is called post-conflict recovery, and it is a buff that the Emperor will be able to use for the realm. And at that point, you'll have so much time to speed train, and it's usually equivalent to the amount of power you lost during hall. So it'll tell you, once they use the buff, it'll tell you, and I'll show you where to find it. I'll tell you how much you can speed train. So I guess with that said, let me see if I missed anything. Okay, so I guess what I did miss, let me see. Okay, so some of the questions people have about is, why do people do hall? Well, I think I answered some of them, right? I said something about chests, or one chest, or either multiple chests, depending on how many halls we end up with by the end of the hall battle. So there's various realms that are going to be involved in the hall battle. We have to keep our hall to get one set of chests. And then if we go and take other realms' hall, for each hall we take, we get another set of chests. So you can look at all this information in the Conquest of Lords right here. We won't actually know who we're fighting until hall starts at server UTC 1000. So at UTC 1000, we will see our opponents, and that's when hall battle will start. Okay. Here's personal rewards. So these are personal rewards. This is the points I'm speaking of that you have to get all of. So it's 12,000 points to get all of your rewards, and these are all the different rewards you're going to get with that. Okay. You earn these rewards obviously by your troops dying and also killing other troops, sitting in the Hall of Might or the spires surrounding the Hall of Might. In this battle, it usually takes 8 hours or longer. It takes 8 hours. We have to hold our hall for 8 hours uninterrupted to keep it. And to take another realm's hall, we have to hold their hall for 8 hours uninterrupted to take it. So it can be lengthy depending on what's involved. There's also, here's the realm reward. These are the chests I was speaking of. Okay, so we get a set of chests. All these chests. There's so many of each that we get. But for each person that earns max points, they get a chest. And then if we end up with 2 sets, you get 2 sets of chests. Don't get your hopes up here thinking you're going to get this Dauntless Leaders trophy up here. There's only so many chests of each. Typically, it's the Valiancy spoils, the bottom one right here, that you will get awarded, okay? And that's based on who's holding the garrisons and stuff like that. So typically, the people that are super garrisoning are gonna get like the ones like the Valiant General Trophy and stuff like that. Okay. Now, that goes over rewards, right? Okay, let me see. So, as far as getting your maximum points, I'm making a separate video. It's going to be called, you know, getting max hall points, because there's going to be some more stuff involved, possibly, than just going to hall, fight, and participating. Now, also, that reminds me, I need to tell you, for hall fight, we leave our alliance. Everyone in the realm usually typically leaves their alliance, and we all join into a super like alliance, is what a lot of people call it, like a super alliance. It's where everyone comes together, and in our realm, we always go to Roy. They've been changing their acronym lately, so I'm not sure if they're Roy right now or Mom, because they changed to Mom recently. But we will go over there with them and join them for the hall, and then once we're all done, we'll come back to our alliance after, okay? If you guys have any more questions about this that I didn't answer, feel free to message me on Discord or in game. I'm always available. That doesn't mean I'm always gonna respond right away, because I'm very, very busy. If you have any like suggestions or anything, you know, just let me know. But with that, I guess I should probably do the most important thing that I was gonna do during this video, right? I was gonna show you how to fill your hospitals. Okay, so now that I've like talked your ear off, let's go fill our hospitals. Hopefully, this isn't the typical time that people are filling their hospitals, so it may be hard for me to find somebody to smack my troops for me. And honestly, I hope I still have 500,000 cav that are T1. So let's go look. You guys can learn while I do what I need to do for hall prep. So first off, let me say to figure out how many troops you need to fill your hospitals. Let's click on your hospital, okay? Hit heal. Now, up top, there's that bar. It says medical tent capacity. That's your number, okay? The one on the right. So your capacity is that number, and that's how much you need to fill it with. So you need T1s. Honestly, if you don't have that many, you can train some if you have training hours. I can't really go into much detail on how to get the troops that you need to fill your hospitals with. You might be lucky and have some random amounts of lower tier troops. Like you could even use T2s if you wanted to. So you can just message me and let me know, honestly, if you need help on that. I can even make a video if I have to real quickly to like kind of explain. But anyways, let's go do that. So I'm gonna go look and see what troops I have available to me to fill my hospitals with. So let's go over here. Okay, look for this building. This is your parade ground. This is where you go to look at your troops. So I'm gonna hit this, troops. This shows me all the troops that I have. Let's look at my cav. The reason that I chose a cav for my T1s is because for one reason, cav are faster. So when I'm sending my cavalry off to die for me to fill my hospitals, they're gonna march faster to the tile, because we send them to tiles to get hit, to get put into the hospital. Also, cav are one of the cheaper troop types to heal. I think they're actually the cheapest besides cars. Cars would be the cars, vehicles, catapults. They're actually catapults. They're the cheapest to heal. But cav aren't too bad. So because they're fast and cheaper to heal, I chose cav. As you can see, I only have 430,000 cav. I'm short 70,000, right? I don't believe I have the speed ups right now to train the extra ones. So I'm going to look into using something else to fill the rest up with. Honestly, I'm stupid, and sometimes I'll use my catapults to do that, because I don't give a dang about my catapults. They could die, and I don't care. They're just catapults. So if I did that, that's another 30, so that's 460,000. I still need 40,000, right? Can I math today? Okay, yeah. Okay, so let me see what else I have. T1 archers, yay, look, I have some archers right there. That will help me. And I have infantry, so I'm mostly going to do my cav, and then I'll have a mix of other T1s. See, that's what I mean. You can just use any kind of T1s. So let's do it. You want to watch me kill my T1s? Let's do it. Okay, this is how it's done. So I'm going to put them on a tile, typically in the forest, if I can find an empty one, that is. So let me find an empty tile to send them to. Oh, and some people are used to, I don't know if they do anymore, put their troops in tents, garrisons, like, to be hit. Don't ever put your troops in a garrison like that to be hit, a tent. Various reasons. I'll go into that right after I find an empty tile. Maybe find an empty tile. Sometimes too, instead of just finding a tile first, you can actually ask in Rome, hey, can anybody hit my T1s for me? So that way you can put it closer to them. So let's try that. We're gonna go to Rome. Can anyone snap my T1s for me? Please? Oops, please. And I'll yell it because I'll get a faster response. Usually you get a response pretty quick. So let's see who bites. Oh, me and my typos. Sure, I'll use that too. No more yellows, though. That was 400 diamonds spent. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's Yoda. I bet Yoda's gonna do it for me. Oh, look, yep. Roy's mom still. They were Roy. Sweet. So let's go to mom, which is over here. And let me find an empty tile so Yoda can hit them for me. It's kind of close. Not really as close as I wanted, but... Oh, there's one. So, gather. I'm going to send no heroes. Make sure when you do this, you don't send any heroes, okay? We don't do that. I'm going to share that to Rome. So we're gonna let her smack those, and then I'm gonna find another tile, which will be near Yoda-ish. Let me see. Oh, let me send them faster so she doesn't gotta, like, you know, wait forever for them to get there. And then I'll find another empty tile, or I can just smack it. Or you could even, like, I could even, like, hit the tile after she's done hitting mine, because, like, the same arch that's on the tile of hers will kill my other ones as well. But let's see. I'm just gonna find another empty tile. And there we go, gather. And then I'll put the rest of them there. So I need, that's 302,000, so I still need 200,000. Yeah, 200,000 will work. So it's 130, 154. That'll work, I'll just do that to be safe. A few thousand might die or whatever, but it'll be okay. Depart. I'm gonna share that to Rome. Share Rome channel. And then I'll speed those ones up just to be, like, polite, you know, not to make her wait, since she's helping me out. Yeah, she's getting there pretty fast. Okay. So now we sit and wait. And, like, even if she were to get to the tile first, which I think she is, you'll see, like, she'll get on the tile first. Right there, see? That's fine. Because whether she smacks me or I smack her, like, my troops are gonna die. Okay? Make sure I didn't send heroes with the other one. I don't think I did. Troop details. No, just T1s. That's fine. All good. And so it's easy as that. See, people are really polite. They help each other out. I know a lot of you guys get nervous about talking in Rome, but, I mean, we're all here. This realm's really nice compared to most. We're all here to help each other out, okay? So that's what we do. That's how you successfully fill your hospitals. I'll show you here in a minute. And then I'm going to thank her. So Yoda is, I believe, the alliance leader of Mom. Like her and Brittany. Britt run it. They run it well. That's where we go, and we all get to hang out, you know, every time we do haul. And once you do haul and you hang out over there, you get to know these people, and it'll make haul funner. It's kind of nice to like step out of, you know, your safe zone, your comfortable area, and talk to other people for a little bit. So almost. Anyways, I was wanting to live stream haul, but I don't have enough subscribers. Hopefully, eventually, one day I'll have enough. I'm trying, guys. So, with that said, if you haven't subscribed yet, you should subscribe. That would help us out, all of us. And I don't got anything else for you guys, but don't worry, I'm gonna do another video on how to get max points, because that's a whole another thing. But I will make sure you guys get your 12,000 points. I always do whenever we're helping anyone. So, all right, almost there, and boom, hospitalized. Yay, that should be good. All right, now let's go back in and look at my hospitals. And look at that, my hospitals are full. Yay, right? As you can see, I injured probably over the amount I should have. Like, that's okay though, it was my sanctuary, right? Yeah, see, this is proof. The ones that overflow out of your hospital, they go into your sanctuary. See, like, I overly killed by how many? 8,000 archers extra. That's fine. But anyways, that's that. So that is how you fill your hospitals. Now, let me tell you this. It is a habit for us to click on our hospitals, isn't it? When we see the red, like, aura coming from them, it's habit to hit heal, and then go down there and hit heal. Don't do it. Do not do it. You have to make yourself, just don't even hit the heal on your hospitals at all if it's, like, haul season. Okay? If it's haul time, and you're doing haul or about to do haul, and you see that your hospitals don't click on them and accidentally heal your troops that you went through all that trouble to injure, especially if you're in the middle of the haul fight when you need them to be in your hospitals. I've done this before, and it sucks. Okay. That's all I got for you guys, though. Thanks for listening to my lengthy video, but I really do hope it helped. One more thing. Also, alongside this, if you guys need a reference, besides, if you don't want to, like, rewatch my whole video or have to go through my video and find the part of my video you need, you can do this. Let me show you. You're going to go to, ta-da! You can reference it on PBJ Discord, the full guide. This guide actually shows how to get max points as well. But there it is, haul prep, max points, get chests. It's right there in Discord. Go there and you can reference it all alongside with my video. And there are more videos to come, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.